On September 8, 1974, President Gerald Ford made a decisive move that would echo through American history. He granted a full, free, and absolute pardon to Richard Nixon, his predecessor who had resigned in the wake of the Watergate scandal. This bold action, intended to end the national turmoil and focus on healing, has left a legacy that continues to shape the political and legal landscape today, especially as former President Donald Trump navigates his own legal challenges. Ford's decision was driven by a desire to put the Watergate scandal behind the country. He was wary of the deepening divisions that a trial might exacerbate, fearing that Nixon's prosecution could further polarize an already fractured nation. At the time, Ford remarked that trying Nixon could prolong national discord, and his intent was to swiftly move past this chapter of American politics. By issuing the pardon before Nixon had been formally indicted, Ford hoped to preempt a long and contentious trial. The impact of Ford's pardon has been far-reaching, affecting the legal framework around presidential accountability. According to Barb McQuaid, a former federal prosecutor and law professor, Nixon's pardon may have emboldened future presidents to push the boundaries of legality, knowing there might be fewer repercussions for their actions. This perception of reduced accountability has influenced legal interpretations, including a recent Supreme Court decision that granted presidents immunity from prosecution for actions deemed official. As Donald Trump faces sentencing in his hush money case and awaits trials related to the 2020 election, the Ford pardon casts a long shadow. Analysts suggest that Trump's legal strategies and his perception of presidential immunity are partly influenced by the precedent set by Ford's decision. The pardon has contributed to an evolving narrative about presidential powers and accountability, which continues to be tested in Trump's legal battles. Ford's move was controversial and had immediate political consequences. It sparked criticism from various quarters, including some Republicans who felt that Ford's actions might have been motivated by political expediency rather than justice. Critics argued that the pardon could have been a political maneuver to safeguard Ford's own political future, an accusation that Ford denied. The fallout from the pardon even contributed to Ford's loss in the 1976 presidential election to Jimmy Carter. However, over the years, perspectives on the Ford pardon have evolved. In 2001, Ford was honored with the John F. Kennedy Profile in Courage Award for his decision, recognized for its difficult but necessary role in moving the country forward. Ford believed that Nixon's acceptance of the pardon implicitly acknowledged his wrongdoing, though this interpretation is now questioned in light of recent legal developments. The Ford pardon's legacy continues to be debated, especially in the context of Trump's presidency. The Supreme Court's recent ruling on presidential immunity has reignited discussions about the extent to which a president can be held accountable for their actions. Legal experts argue that the Ford pardon, by establishing a precedent of presidential absolution, may have paved the way for future presidents to feel less constrained by legal norms. Looking ahead, if Trump were to win re-election, he could potentially dismiss or avoid legal challenges against him, leveraging the ambiguities created by past precedents. Conversely, if he loses, there is speculation that a future president might issue a pardon to him as a gesture of national unity. Ford's initial intention was to offer closure and healing, but the ongoing debate about his decision highlights how historical actions can shape and reshape the legal and political terrain for decades to come. In summary, Gerald Ford's pardon of Richard Nixon remains a pivotal moment in American political history. It not only shaped the immediate political landscape but also set a precedent that continues to influence contemporary legal and political debates, including those surrounding Donald Trump. The Ford pardon, meant to be a balm for a divided nation, has become a lasting touchstone for discussions about presidential power and accountability. Stay subscribed for more videos.